welcome back learners to the channel Unified Learning. In this video, we'll be covering a chapter of class 10th first flight textbook, Madam Rides the Bus. In this video, we'll be covering vocabulary, justification of the title, theme and summary of the chapter. So here comes the vocabulary. You can take screenshot or mark the meanings in your books, and you can even mark the difficult words for revising the spellings as well. So learners, just take screenshot for further reference. Here are some more difficult words. Moving to the introduction of the chapter. So this chapter or this lesson is about Valli. She is an 8-year-old brave girl who has the courage to fulfill her desire. It is the story of her first bus journey into the world outside her village. She likes gazing at hustle bustle of the street. She develops a deep desire to travel by bus. And continuing with that she needs all sorts of information about the bus journey. And she was even saving for the bus fare and then planning it out so that she could be back at home before her mother wakes up from her afternoon nap. The story recounts how innocently but responsibly Valli fulfills her deepest desire and her experiences on the bus ride. So here comes that how Valli tries to understand the mysteries of life and death, and she want to have experience. She want to experience itself, a real experience she want. The outside world for Valli is charming and fascinating and mysterious as well, but she wants to experience it herself. Okay, so moving further with the justification of the title. So here comes that justification of the title. So Valli fulfills her dream of enjoying a ride on a bus. She is called Madam by the conductor. She gets annoyed when any other person gives advice to her about her safety or stops her from standing on her seat, as she wanted to stand on her seat. But conductor was saying that please don't stand on your seat. So theme of this lesson. Through Valli, the author has depicted the curious nature of children, how they want their curiosity and desire to be satisfied. So yes, every child as of 8 years or younger children have so many questions and so much curiosity in them. But not everyone has that courage that Valli had. Valli dreams of taking a ride on the bus. Her eagerness to fulfill her desire makes her plan the bus ride meticulously and gain first-hand experience of the bus ride. So here comes the detailed summary of the chapter. Valli was 8-year-old girl and very curious to know things. Valli wishes to travel in a bus, and her favorite pastime is to watch the bus. Her endless joy to look at the new set of passengers each time the bus crosses by, as the generation of this time doesn't have such curiosity or pastime, as they must be busy in searching a new games or new things in their mobile phones or searching something on the YouTube, but not watching the bus maybe. I think so. Maybe I can be wrong too. Okay, moving to the next part, that is Valli collects information about bus ride. So here she collects all the details. From where? Yes, from conversation between her neighbors and the person who frequently travel by bus. So from here we can see that she was a very keen observer. But the generation of this 2020, or I must say the 20s, must not be like that. They must be searching for a new game that has they must be a very keen observer for the new technologies, but not these things. That's great that we all should change with the time. So she also noticed or have collected this information that the trip would take 45 minutes. So now Valli plans a bus ride. She saves 60 paise for the fare. The bus ride in not so busy hour and during the afternoon nap time of her mother so that the latter does not get to know about her trip. So yes, she was very smart as well. So she planned the trip when her mother must be sleeping in the afternoon and she will come back before her mother wakes up. Valli takes a bus ride. Valli finally sneaks out during her mother's afternoon nap and takes the 1 o'clock bus to the town. She refuses to take any help from the conductor or fellow passengers. An amusing sight for everyone to see such a small girl traveling all alone and acting like an adult. Conductor who is jolly sort of person referring to her as madam. Valli find it insulting. She didn't like it. So Valli studies everything inside and outside the bus. Valli inspects everything. That seats are more soft and comfortable. A beautiful clock is above the windscreen. And she also looks outside but has to stand up on the seat because she is short-heighted and also because of the curtain. She can see the canal, the palm trees, grassland, distant mountains, and the blue sky. But as she was very young, so she's not having that much long heighted. So yes, that's why she wanted to stand, but conductor asked her not to stand. Wally's experience in the bus. She gets annoyed each time someone pokes his or her nose into her business. So yes, she was that much annoyed with the people around her that why they were worried and why they are just always again and again just asking her to not do such this thing or the other thing. So yes, she wanted her own space. Okay, so Wali's experience with the elderly woman. So the woman elder woman has entered the bus. The woman asks Wali if she is alone. She finds totally repulsive. Now it is the observe how Wali has observed that elder woman. She has big holes in her earlobes and is wearing ugly earrings. Also smell and see the beetle juice ready to come out of her mouth. Wali replies to her that she is traveling alone and has got a ticket as well. So Valli didn't like it as why people are saying that it is not safe for her to travel alone. She is so much confident in herself, and she said that you all need not to bother about her and turns her face towards the window. So tries to ignore that elder lady. Now movement of the bus. So now she was just seeing outside the window that what's all happening. The bus seems to strike the oncoming vehicle, but both pass by safely. Valli enjoys seeing what is going on outside. The sight of a cow. A cow with raised tail comes in front of the bus. Valli claps with glee at the sight of the frightened cow running abruptly in the middle of the road. Now what happened? The bus reaches the city. Now the last stop has come and conductor asked her to get off the bus. But the conductor asked Valli to get down, but she tells him that she is going back on the same bus. And she also gives the coins for her return ticket to the conductor. She is afraid to get off the bus alone, so as she does not want to get to the stall and have a drink as she has no money left. But conductor offers her a drink, but she declines. Here we can see that the girl is very smart. Valli's return journey. On her way to journey, she was again very happy and enthusiastic, but She carries the same enthusiasm until she sees the same cow lying lifeless on the roadside. It has been struck by some fast moving vehicles. This unpleasant sight makes Valli very sad. She gets terrified to think how a creature so full of life, so lovable, and so beautiful can instantly turn into something horrible. She sits down silently for the rest of the journey, which shows Valli to be a sensitive girl. As from the beginning of the lesson, we are noticing that Valli is very courage. Valli is having so much of courage, and Valli is so much confident that she has come out of her house to get a experience of bus. Now, end of the journey. The conductor smiles and tells Valli to come whenever she feels like riding the bus, but she must bring the fare with her. Valli laughs and alights, but the death of the cow has changed Valli's mind. Valli finds her aunt who lives in South Street talking to her mother. Valli's aunt, who is a real chatterbox. This is the observance of the Valli. So Valli's aunt, who is a real chatterbox, asks Valli where she has gone. She doesn't reply but only smiles. Valli hears her mother saying that no one knows about everything as so many things happen. Valli affirms that what her mother was saying, leaving both of them astonished. Now, Valli justifies her by her reaction, mentioning that she has casually agreed to what her mother is saying. Her aunt reacts and calls Valli a chit of a girl, a very clever girl, a nose-poking child who takes interest in things that do not concern her and behaves like a grown-up lady. Then Valli laughs and says in her mind, says to herself that it's okay, whatever these people are saying, but they will never get to know that I had a bus ride. So learners, this was your chapter, Madam Rides a Bus. So I hope this is clear to you. If there is any doubt, please comment in the comment box. Stay home, stay safe, keep learning. Thank you, learners.